Very nice. Jazakumullah khairan. Interestingly, there is a beautiful hadith which Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam actually used this word. As Brother Adam said, because I am Fulani, I support Fulani. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, support your brother, and in this case he is referring to the tribes, for example. He support your brother whether he is the oppressed or the oppressor. So obviously people got surprised. They say, Ya Rasulullah, how do we support? I mean, I can understand support your brother if he is the oppressed, so I will go fight for him. But how do I support him if he is the oppressor? Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, support him if he is the oppressor by stopping his support, by stopping his oppression, by holding his hand. Because if you don't do that, then Allah will punish him. So you are supporting him by this. And the point that you made with regard to tribal loyalty or Islamic brotherhood, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned this. Inna hadihi ummatukum ummatan wahida wa ana rabbukum fa'budun. And in another place Allah says, wa ana rabbukum fattaqun. I mean, same ayat which only this last word is different. Now, ummatan wahida is based on what? On the ibadat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala jalla jalla. Not on race, not on tribe, not on color, not nationality, not nothing. Why am I your brother? Because we both worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala jalla jalla. Now in this context there is two kinds of brotherhood. There is brotherhood of humanity. The Christian, the Jew, the Hindu, the Sikh, the Parsi, the whoever is also your brother and my brother. You must understand this very clearly. Islam does not say that only the Muslim is your brother and the other one is your enemy. No. There is a universal human brotherhood which applies to everybody. Anyone in trouble, the Muslim will go and help him. And Alhamdulillah, in our history, and when I say our history, I mean Islamic history, not African history or Indian history, Islamic history. In our history, there are any number of examples, starting from Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam himself, of Muslims helping non-Muslims who are in any kind of need. So there is a brotherhood of humanity. Imagine, what is dawah? What is dawah? Dawah is to invite the other person to Islam. Why? So that this other person may be saved from the hellfire and he may go to Jannah, right? Isn't that true? Now I tell you, supposing we take the view that all non-Muslims are my enemies, then why should we give dawah? Don't give dawah. I mean, they're going to hellfire. Good. No, I mean, let them go. I mean, why you want to stop them? He said, no. We do not want. There are so many instances. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam stood up when a janazah of a Jewish person was going past. He had tears in his eyes. They said, Ya Rasulullah, he's a Jewish man. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, while I am alive, he died without Islam. While I am alive, he said he died without Islam. Should I not cry? There was a young Jewish boy who used to hang out with Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. He used to be around him. So he would come there, he would just say, Jewish guy, young boy. Then for a few days he didn't turn up. So Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam asked people, he said, where is that boy? He's usually here and so on. They say, Ya Rasulullah, something happened to him. He's very seriously, critically ill. He's at home. Looks like he's dying. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, take me to him. So they went to his house. Now, in his house, this boy is on his bed. He can't get up. He is very, very sick. He is literally last, maybe moments of his life. He is on his bed. His father is standing next to him. Jewish family, Jewish house. Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam went and sat down by him. He took his hand in his hand and he said to the boy, Qulu la ilaha illallah tuflihu. He said, say la ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. This boy, imagine this boy, he's dying now, right? He loves Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam because that's how he used to be with him all the time. But at the end of the day, I'm not a Muslim. I'm a Jewish guy. I'm in my house. His father is standing there. The boy looks at the father to ask him, what shall I do? The father says, obey Abul Qasim. He said, obey Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Who is saying this? Who is the father? Jewish guy. He's not a Muslim. The father is a Jewish guy. He is telling his son, when the son is dying, obey Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. The boy said, la ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. And he died with his hand in the hand of Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Hey? We must remember this. This is Islam. Islam is won by winning the hearts. I was saying to some people the other day, global statistics, they say that 20% of the world is Muslim. 20%. So in 5 people, 1 is a Muslim. Other 4 are non-Muslims, right? These are the statistics. Now think about this. If you want the world to like you, today our problem is nobody likes us. Right? Generally speaking, Muslims are considered to be bad and they are supposed to be considered to be violent and this is negative, that is negative, backward and God knows what. We know it is not true, but this is what the world believes. Now supposing I say, well, how can we change this global impression? You might say, that's like too much. Global impression, how can we change? But if I ask you one simple very question, which is, can each one of you ensure that 4 non-Muslim friends of yours, I'm sure all of us have non-Muslim friends, right? 4 non-Muslim friends of yours think that you are the best thing that happened to them in their lives. I'm not asking you to deceive anybody. I'm not asking you to fool anybody. I'm saying just go and be nice. I'm not even asking you to present Islam. Nothing. Just go and be nice to 4, not 5, only 4. Can we do that, each one of us? 4 people, you are going to be nice to them. Help them, be nice to them, smile at them, say good morning, whatever, give them a cake, whatever it is, just be nice to them. Is it possible? Can we do that, you think? If all of us do that, if 20% are nice to 4 people each, you have the whole world covered. I'm not saying they will all become Muslim. They may become Muslim, they may not become Muslim. But if you ask one of them, what is your opinion about Muslims? They will say, nice people. Nice people. Somebody says, what? No, hold on. I know this guy, he's a very nice guy. Anytime I'm in trouble, I know in the middle of the night, if there is something, if I pick up the phone, that is the man who will always answer my call. There was a time in my country, in the villages, where Hindu families, if they were traveling from the village, they would leave their gold and their young daughters with Muslim families. Not with Hindu families. They had their own relatives. They had their own relatives in the village. They would not leave their gold and they would not leave their young daughters with their own relatives. They would leave them with the Muslim families. Because they said, our daughters and our wealth is safe with these people. Hey? There was a time in South Africa, under the apartheid regime, white man's rule. Under the apartheid regime, the Afrikaners were very strong Christians. Right? Dutch Reformed Church, very strong Christians. There was by law a Muslim who had to give witness in court. A Muslim did not have to take an oath to speak the truth. If a Christian, in a Christian government, apartheid regime, white government, if a white Christian man or woman was brought into court as a witness, they had to swear on the Bible to speak the truth and nothing but the truth. But a Muslim person who almost by definition is not white, would be either black African or Indian, that Muslim man, if he was called into court to bear witness, he did not have or she did not have to take an oath on anything, not on the Quran, not on the Bible. You know why? They said because Muslims don't lie. Okay? Who is saying this? Not Muslims. Non-Muslims. They are saying Muslims do not tell lies. So therefore we don't have to tell you to swear to speak the truth because we know you speak the truth. South Africa, you know the country. Sad to say, both of these stories are history. No longer the case. And that's why I'm saying, I'm not saying this to depress you, I'm saying that we were like this one time. And I'm not talking about ancient history, I'm talking about our own, within our own lifetime. 15 years ago, 20 years ago, we can become like that again, provided we are willing to change ourselves. That is our challenge. Can we change ourselves to do this? Ji. Yeah, I know. We'll finish in 4 minutes.